Alright everybody, welcome back to Caveman to Cosmos. This is the Civilization 4 Beyond the Sword mod that we're working on here. And we left out on turn 17 right outside of Narlo City and Narlograd. And researching herbalism. We got root tubers growing, stone throwers working. So let's see what happens in the next turn, shall we? Alright, we got our root tubers. What are we going to work on now? Seriously, I know the berry bushes, the wild mushrooms, they cause unhealthiness, but once you get herbalism, they will actually the unhealthiness will actually balance out the healthiness, I believe. And herbalism's only 16 away, so we can actually get both of these in, and then a turn or two later we'll have herbalism and they'll start getting health from them. So let's go ahead and do that. That is a good plan. I am happy to be part of it. What we got down here? Figs. Alright, we've got figs and a tribal village. So we'll pop up there shortly and find out what is going on. Now we got fresh water, we got the oasis right over here, so that the desert is not going to be causing damage to us. So we will move right on out here. And next turn. That is the nice thing about these turns. There's an awful lot of them, but so many of them is just moving around, and they go by really quick. That's what the tribe's going to give us. Tribe gave us experience, so he may be able to level up and get a promotion. Let's see what happens. Indeed, see the blue glow around him. He's got a promotion coming. And he can get Combat 1, Guerrilla 1, Woodsman 1, Barber Hunter. Fights against barbarians after will give experience points. And Hunter fights against animals after the limit will still give experience points. Okay. Those are two brand new ones. I've never seen those two before. So those are two promotions that are unique to this particular mod. Is that squash? Look like it. It is squash. Okay. Back up here to our clubman. Move further out into the dunes and see what's going on out here. Good. I wasn't too happy with the Brazilians being on top of us down there on the standings. Let's move on down the coast. I said these turns, when you only got a few units to move, they go by real quick. Just sitting and waiting. Oh, another tribal village. Just sitting and waiting for modifications to go in and that sort of thing. Buildings to finish, research to be done. Let's get on the hill and get a good view. Okay, what's this tribe gonna give us? Alright, they gave us the secret of weaving. Man does not weave this web of life. He is merely a strand of it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself. Chief Seattle. Alright, we'll find silk, cotton cloth, and rope on the map now. And it leads to shelter building, basketry, personal adornment, and sewing. All very good skills to have. We can now build a weaver's hut if we had a silk farm or cannabis or you see all the other stuff. When we get a city of size 6 and those other required things, we'll be able to build a tailor shop. If we have cows and all, we will get a yak farm. See, all of these require other things. A papyrus grove if we have papyrus. Weaver's hut if we've got cloth or lumber, and a rope factory requiring all those other things, assembly line, plastics, etc. And we can do silk, cotton, cloth, and rope. So let's pop out and see if anything revealed itself to us. Any new resources on the map? Oh, come on. Whoa, what is that? A barbarian elephant. I wish we had a hunter up there. We would take him out. Maybe it won't appear until the next turn. I can't believe there's no cotton or anything on the map. You're joking. There ain't no cotton, cloth, anything like that on the map. Nothing near us. That is just insane. How the town's doing. We're gonna have berry bushes in one, so let's get the berry bushes. I might. I got a stone thrower there, so I'm gonna wait for that stone thrower and let him go get the elephant. Meantime, I will go for wild mushrooms this time, because we'll get the health once we get herbalism in 9 turns. Another resin. Uh-oh. I'm moving. Who is this? This is Brazilian Wanderer. Let's move on up here. Remember, we are at war with every culture that comes up to us. Every culture we find, since we're all minor civilizations. So we're not going to be able to do any kind of diplomacy. Otherwise, of course, in regular Civ right now, the leader would be appearing and we'd be talking to him. Since we're all minor civilizations, we can't conduct diplomacy. We have to discover writing first. So let's see where this guy goes. He ran away. You have trained your first archery unit, a stone thrower. They have a special first strike ability, lets them hit their opponent. Okay. And now that we've got that, how about we grow, let's start some berry bushes here for the health. We both got the exact same defensive bonus, so we'll go right there. Aha! The Wanderer is going to lead us a merry chase here, I'm afraid. Our survival odds are 96.58%. Let's hold down shift for more detail, it says. Wonder how that can be when we've got a strength of 1. Elephant's got a strength of 3.03. And that is us, right? Gives us 96.58%. I think it is. I'm going to save just in case I'm not reading these numbers correctly. Your stone thrower has killed an elephant. Okay. 2 hammers and 5 food go to Narlo City, because you see elephants have a lot of resources. And our stone thrower gets promoted. So fantastic. That was well worth it. Okay, I was reading those numbers correctly. They just didn't seem to be making sense. Alright, 6 turns to herbalism. Let's go on top of this hill, get a better view. about to run into another tribal hut. Alright, we've constructed wild mushrooms in Narlo City. Let's take a look at the city. Okay, as you can see, we're still losing one food, so we're shrinking. We've got the unhealthiness taking it away. Our happiness level actually looks okay, so what we need to do is we need to find some kind of improvement that is going to improve our health. Actually, none of these are going to do a darn thing for us. We got to get that herbalism online. I'm saying I'm hoping that we can't starve to death. Cave dwellings. A wanderer, a stone thrower. What do we have inside this city? Do we have any military units? We do not. Good Lord, how have we managed to do that? Let's get a stone thrower. I cannot believe that we've had our capital city sitting there without any defense going on. Camels. I wonder if he can take camels. At least he's on a hill, so if the camel attacks him, he's got a good defensive bonus. Herbalism. When you smoke the herb mon, it reveals you to yourself. Bob Marley. Okay. So we will now get the health with berry bushes and mushrooms. We'll see tea, tobacco, and opium on the map. You see it is one of the requirements, leads to natural pigments with stone tools and to poison crafting. And we can make wild herbs, which will give us more health. That is very, very needed. Where do we want to go from here? Let's look at the big picture. Cooperation, that leads to a couple of improvements. Scavenging. Make a scavenging count. Reveals deer, horse, elephants, bison. Yeah, that reveals a whole lot of stuff. And we can make clubman, thief, pygmy. We can make the bandit hideout. Yeah. Scavenging it is. That just gives us too many things. Where does herbalism go? Herbalism leads to natural pigments. But you gotta have... natural pigments do? Clay pit, chalk pit, a whole bunch of stuff that give you bad health. That's where we'll go then. Scavenging it is. Okay, berry bushes. Let's get some wild herbs. I'm thinking. Let's see, examine the city. Yeah, 6, 8. We are actually growing. It's going to take us 611 turns to grow, but we are growing. So let's get some more health in here and get that food bonus boosted up, shall we? So, what gives us health? That will give us 1 health. That will not give us any. That will give us a health and an unhealth. Wild herbs are good. Take it. Survival odds 100%. I don't know how the devil is figuring out these odds. I guess because we're 160% versus wild animals. That's what happens. You better not die. Alright, we killed a camel with 1 hammer and 3 food going to Narlograd. Excellent. the hunting mechanic it has in this game. This part of the game here where you're hunting wild animals and the food and hammers go back to the nearest city, that does not exist in normal Civ 4. It actually has added in this hunting mechanic because, as you see, this is a hunting gathering society. You know, we haven't settled down yet. We're still hunter-gatherers. So I really like the mechanic it has where you go in and, you know, you actually participate in hunts and send the food back to the nearest city. I think it's a nice mechanic. Down this hill, see what we can see. A hawk. Maybe we can take it out. Nope, it's gonna flee as well. Back on the hill. Let's keep following the coast. And there's a nice little tribal hut. Good. And the hawk was dumb enough to attack us on a hill. Alright, we killed the hawk, so 1 food to Narlograd. And we are going to sit here and fortify. Heal our troops up. Okay, let's move into the village and see what it gives us. We have got a map. So that's not my favorite result you get. It gives you a map of the surrounding area. We don't have to... That's a volcano? That is a volcano. Cool. Got some resin, got some tea, got some more pumpkins. Okay. I trained a stone thrower. Once again, I think we are going to go with the wild herbs for the health. Yeah, 6, 9. We actually have a positive here now, so we could get 2 food coming in with the wild herbs. So why don't we go ahead and we will cultivate wild herbs here and there. It'll be 7 turns to that. Okay. And we've got the wild herbs in Narlograd. Narlograd's got 3 coming in, so we've already cut it from 600 and something to 400 and something turns. So that's excellent as well. Alright, do we have anything else that's going to give us health? No, we got some food. We can use food, we can use culture. 7 turns, 7 turns. Let's get a little more food coming in first. And then we will worry about growing culture there to try and get those borders popping. Alright, that's our stone thrower is here, so we are going to barricade you. Fortify ya. Okay. Where are you? You're up here at the top. Let's move this way. Okay, can't go down. Let's move down this way. Follow the chain of mountains. More tea, more pumpkins. A lot of tea about this map. A lot of tea about this map. Can we come this way? No, we've reached a dead end, so it's going to be back up yonder. Hope we don't have the same thing happen with this unit. I want to look at my cities right quick. Sure they're doing okay. Still growing and still growing. Both of them have 4 turns. That's 5 turns of scavenging. We'll keep going until we get to scavenging, and then we will call this an episode. The borders of Narlo City are about to expand. Yes, lovely. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There you are. I wonder if you're the same one I saw earlier. Can't go over that. And the borders of Narlo City have expanded according to that. What is that? That is a volcano, dormant volcano. Huh. I wonder where the Carthaginian guy went. Or Brazilian guy. The tribal village. I didn't see it there. I'm glad it provided you with a tribe. Oh, sweet. Okay. Alright, we're going to go this way because you're going to need... Remember, a tribe does not have really any kind of protection. So I'm going to send him along with that wanderer just so that if something attacks, they'll take out the wanderer instead of the tribe, hopefully. Give the tribe time to run away. Alright, wild herbs. Examine the city. We've got 2 food coming in now because we've decreased our unhealthiness to 2. Okay, what can we do here? What can Narlo City do? Let's make a gatherer. I mean, we've done about everything else. We don't need a wanderer. Storage pit's only after growth, and that's a long ways in the future. Let's get a gatherer so we can get... Gatherer is this game, this mod version of a worker. So, ooh, wild mushrooms, yes. There we go. This game's version of a worker. So they will be able to do environmental improvements. And will hopefully allow us to get some more food and stuff coming in. Scavenging. If your friend is already dead and being eaten by vultures, I think it's okay to feed some bits of your friend to one of the vultures to teach him to do some tricks, but only if you're serious about adopting the vulture. Jack Handy. Okay. Scavenging, like we said, leads to tool making and to persistence hunting. So you see now we can build scavenging counts. Most important, we'll see deer, horse, elephants, bison, camel. All these animals now will show up on the map so that we can find where they are. So tool eating, we get the improvements of loyal and heroic. We can build the scavenging camps. We'll see all those resources. Very good. Okay. Buildings, we can build a bandit's hideout now, but we're also going to have crime now. Carry on and tide pools. Both of which will give us unhealthiness. That's maybe not so good. Clubman is great. We need to be able to make more melee units. There's our thief, which, like I said, is kind of a primitive version of a spy. And we can make pygmy warriors. That is very nice. What's next? Shelter building, tool making, cooperation, basketry. I am thinking we're going to go cooperation. If for no other reason, it leads to hunting, which is good, and it leads to oral tradition. See, it's a requirement for both of those. You had to know how to cooperate before you could hunt and before you could pass on information. So let's go cooperation. And it'll be 11 turns. Alright. We're going to finish this turn, and then we will save. Ooh, 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 ooh. That is a small crocodile. I don't know if I like that. I'm hoping our wanderer gets a big bonus against him. Let's hope so. Alright, we're going to pop over here between the two cities again, between the twin cities. There we go. How's that? Elephants. We have got elephants right between the cities, so that is a great thing. More elephants. Bunch of tea. Tobacco, yes. We got donkeys. Well, we know where they are. I won't say we got them because we'd have to get up there to poultry. Okay. More elephants. Those are camels. Okay. A lot of resources popping up on the map. Good. Almost makes up for there not being any cotton and stuff. I wonder. Can I research something to find those? I'd take a look and see. Anyway, there we go. We're going to leave it right there. I'm going to save the game, and we will catch you next time as we work on learning cooperation. Basic Sesame Street stuff here, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.